Hi, this is BB. So I went to the store, I came back, and I usually leave my the recorder the I have a camera. I usually leave it on my laptop. I forgot to turn it on before I left. I had it set up, and something as important as that, I forgot it. But when I came back, it's all vinegar all over now. It's like burning, almost catching in my throat. So I know it's not just where they're activating some frequency and it's just a memory of how bad this thing smells. It's just like a reminder. This is the actual vinegar up in here. Is the cat's affected by it as well? That being said, it's like a new thing in my head with her, with the person, the voice in my head. They're saying basically she's got to turn them off, or this woman is not going to be able to do this. Now, I'm assuming this woman is referring to me. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know if she's back to the kick of whatever it is that I'm on board with it. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know what this is. I have no idea. But if let's just say, if I was on board with this, for whatever reason, assuming this is whatever this is for entertainment purposes, it's not a life or death situation. Assuming this is for just people's perverted entertainment. It's not that somebody's going to die, most likely me. And let's just say that me or somebody else out there agreed to do whatever this is. I have no idea. Because this is what she's harping on all the time in my head. Let's go to court with it. Because I will challenge you and say no, but regardless of that, let's just say that I know what it is. I have no freaking idea. If a person is getting hacked 24/7 and her business is getting destroyed because of this and what it is, because of it, right? It. And I'm getting sicker. I'm peeing blood. I'm getting dizzy. My cat, diarrhea all over, peed on the bed, is throwing up like crazy. Because when it hits me, it hits her at the same time. You can see our bodies getting sick, like physically sick, physical ailments. When is it or this, whatever this is going to stop? If you have to kill me, a healthy woman, all I am was overweight. You have to kill a healthy woman to save somebody. Then what's the point? What are you saying? That my life is not valuable? Because I beg to differ, it is. Because I just assuming it's a life or death situation. It's not entertainment. It's a life or death. That somebody's life is hanging in the balance somewhere. And whatever this is, whatever it is, what if she wants to sacrifice somebody, why doesn't she go use herself? If she wants to, I don't know what she's doing, but why doesn't she volunteer for whatever she's volunteering me for? Why doesn't she volunteer herself? Why she's got to mess with me or other people out there? The same goes for your situation. The same goes for you. If people are using you for whatever reason, for it and this and whatever the crap, why don't they volunteer themselves? That's my question. It's a legit question, Why don't they see it fit to volunteer themselves? I think they should. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. They need to volunteer themselves. Don't be volunteering people who are unwilling. You want to be on the front lines and you want to fight crime, or you want to whatever the frick this is and it is, that's fine. Put yourself in this place. You volunteer for whatever it is. Don't be pushing people out there. Don't be putting it on them, whatever it is. That's my challenge to you and whoever else is doing this to people like me. If that's what you want to claim. Because you're like a monkey jumping from limb to limb. Volunteer yourself. Volunteer you. You want to kill me for what? Because my life doesn't have any value for you? Well, it may not. I don't expect it to. It doesn't have to have value for you, but it has value for me. I don't want to die. I am going to at some point, but I would rather it not be by your hand, because that'll be murder. And I'm making myself loud and clear here. I can't get any more crystal than that. There's nothing wrong with me. Every time I go to the doctor, I get a clean bill of health. So, do the math. Suddenly something is wrong. What do you think will happen? And I can smell that vinegar right now. I can smell the vinegar right now. It's coming up again. And my head right here is hurting. And I get a slight thing there, a slight tinge of dizziness. Because it's fumes. Whatever it is some very strong fumes. Now the pain has gone over here. I don't know if she uses me now to show off to her friends. I don't know. But look, friends. Look what she can do. Look what she can do. She wants to show off. Look what she can do. Miss Technology, look what she can do. Or Miss Oracle or Miss Psychic, whatever. Whatever she wants to claim, what's the flavor of the day? But I just want to know is why she's doing this to me. Because I've been down on my knees and I beg this woman, please leave me alone. If she didn't take a hint then, that let's just say again, she is under the impression a little birdie told her that I was on board with whatever they're doing. And she just, without checking with me, is ready to crucify my ass. I think going down on my knees and begging her and seeing my body get sicker. I mean, come on, where do you stop here? What kind of an employer is she? What kind of an employer is she? Because I don't understand this. I don't know where she's coming from. You see, I'm just playing her game now. Whatever game she wants to play, I'm playing her game. I'm tired of these fuckers, and I'm playing her game. Whatever the fuck this is, I'm sick and I'm tired, and it's disgusting for human beings. They are disgusting. They are disgusting human beings. They've got no sort of empathy for anybody else. They don't have any respect for anybody else. This woman would kill me slowly and painfully for something that they already stole. Or whatever live streaming. Come on, what the fuck is this? And now I'm smelling gas. No, it's not a brainwave. Like I said, what they're trying to do, what I believe she's trying to do, is like they're monitoring your brain, right? They're monitoring how your brain is reacting. They're monitoring like an imaging graph of it. So when you smell this shit, like they put the vinegar, you smell the vinegar, certain parts of your brain light up, and they know, well, that smell is anchored in that part of brain. That burning, that discomfort, that anger, that reaction that you just get pissed off. This unfairness of all of this, because you're subjected to it, you don't want it, and you don't know how to stop, because you don't know where they are. I call the police here, the police is not going to look for anything. By the time they get here, the smell will be gone. I look like a fucking idiot. This is the reason it's pointless to call them. It's pointless. I don't know where the opening is. I don't know where to find it. As far as I know, there's one opening and it's sealed. But people are getting in nonetheless. So, that being said, that being said, it's like we're playing her game, right? I don't know. What do I do? What do I do? I call the cops and they're, what do I do? If I'm on board with her, all these people are just like, I'm sick and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being controlled and rolled and just becoming discombobulated by these people. They have gross disrespect. Gross disrespect for people like me. Maybe she sees me as this stupid fucking, I'm fat. So they assume that fat goes with stupid. So I'm fat and stupid. So she's Miss Brainiac versus fat and stupid and a slob. You see, I'm from the Caribbean. My mouth is not, it's not genteel like that. When you get me going, it goes. So it's like, why would they be so disrespectful of me when I don't even know them? Because I'm trying to rack my brain to see, what have I done to these people? What have I done to them? Do I know them? Did I inadvertently run over their dog, killed one of them, maimed one of them, hurt one of them? What did I do? I don't drive, so I couldn't have done that. Did I drop kick one of them? Got up out of my sleepwalked and, drop kick one of them and can't remember? What did I do? What is it that they're doing this to me for? Did I say something that I shouldn't have said in my own house and it struck a chord? Why would it strike a chord? Are they guilty of something? That ain't my fault. That ain't my fault. If they're fucked up, if they've done things that are wrong, then they've done things that are wrong. Accept yourself. Accept yourself and accept the shit you've done. Whose fault is that? First of all, why is it, if I said something in my house, like I was surmising when she was in her house, I thought that she was being abused by my mind went overboard, right? With the things that he could have been doing to her or was getting her involved in. Because I saw her like he was victimizing her. That's how I saw her. I saw her like he was victimizing her. And my mind was going overboard. Now tell me. And I say some things in my house, though. This is the thing. I said everything in my house. It's not like I went on TV and said it. I was in my house. In my house. I wasn't on ABC News or CBS News or Headline News or took a bulletin board out somewhere. No. It's my house. I pay the rent. I can have an opinion of anyone, even the Mr. President, if I wanted to. Everybody does. People smack talk everybody else. I mean, what is this? Like, so I don't, the same rules don't apply to me, it seems. I must be punished. I don't think so. All they are is just bullies. Y'all are just bullies. You're just bullies. Just bullies. That's it. Because there's many of you and I'm just one woman and you're just big bullies. That's all you are. Just bullies. Because they could have simply come over to me and say, look, overheard you say certain things. Are you referring to us? That's disrespectful. I'm not abusing her. That's all he had to do. That would have ended it right there. If he was disconcerted about it. Or if she was disconcerted about it. I hope you're now referring to us. Anyhow, they could have come to me. That would have ended it. Kill switch right there. I would have mind my own business. Guillotine would have come down. That would have been the end of it. But that would have foiled their plans. See, they couldn't do that. This is what they chose to do. Not just say I said something in my house that really, struck a chord with one of them. Are they a criminal? What's that got to do with me? So that could have been anybody. So let's say I moved out from my house and they're still living next door, right? They're still living in where they live. New people in the house that I used to rent. Now they're having some problems, or they watch a TV show, or they, and they start talking about the TV show, the movie, or some guy around the block, or some girl, or somebody in another country, or something they saw somewhere, and they hear certain words. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna do the same thing to those people? Because they're guilty of whatever the people are talking about. If not, then why would they do this to me? Why would they go to such extreme lengths? If they committed a crime, I don't know, because I wasn't there. I wasn't there cheering them on. I don't know. Like me, I could have committed a murder. Let's say I committed a murder. I shot somebody and I kill him, right? I got a neighbor. Hear my neighbor talking. You must have shot somebody. Now I know he or she don't know me. They don't know that I shot somebody and kill him, right? Well, what am I going to do? Just go try to jump down his or her throat and beat them to a pulp? Or try to do what and kill them? Just for making a joke, or just for saying, even if they're in anger? No. Why? This doesn't make any sense. This is not about what he or she would have said. This is something else. If I go after them for having an opinion, knowing that I've done something wrong already, then the agenda all along was to go after them, which is what happened to me. The agenda all along was to go after them. Their agenda was to come after me. This doesn't make sense. Now, if I know that he or she, if I suspect that they observed something or they saw something, that's a different story. But I don't know these people. I don't drive. They all drive. They don't walk. They don't walk. Uber can. I only started using Uber in Las Vegas after I moved out of California. Taxi, you're not gonna follow people like that. They can check. There's nothing. I'm transparent like that. I don't know them. I don't know what they've done. I can't walk behind them in a car while I'm on foot. So this is unfair. This is just massively unfair. That's all I'm saying. This is massively unfair.